So I haven't beaten Niche, although I've had it for a very, very long time. How many hours I've put in this game? I've always ran into this roadblock where I've just haven't progressed the next level or the next map, and I don't know why. Well, let's fix that. Let's fix that. If you don't know what Niche is, it's about genetics and what you pass down to uh individual creatures, which you would then have a tribe of, and then you would basically overcome the environment by using genes and adaptation to better survive. And so it's a genetic survival game, as it says on the tin. Anyways, let's get started. Alrighty, so that was Niche. So, like every part of the main campaign, you will have to go through this tutorial. Uh, yeah, so let's just go through it. I learned that you need to keep one trait on this character, and that is, hold on, what was it asking me to do? Zoom. Okay, certainly. Facade. Tilt. Oh, right. Forgot you could do that. Could I just use... Oh, yes, I could use this button. Yes, there you go. And then select him. Okay. And then everything's in a hexagon, as you can see. I will walk toward here. And then you can cut a path. Oh, yeah, all his turns are used up. So that's how it works. You have... Depending on this, you have action points. Yeah, this is your action point. What I like to do, I'm going to go ahead and set this already to like a yellow or a gold or whatever. Yeah. So I know what line my creature is from. So let's see, not perception that I want to show y'all. This is the info tab, as you can tell. Mutations, not mutations. Oh. These are genes and skills. These are what it has on it right now, or he has on it. I'm trying to find, here we are. So the family tree. So this is pretty much the family tree. There's this one gene here. Where are you? Here, Poison Fangs. I looked this up. You need Poison Fangs in order to be reintroduced to the original tribe that Adam was from. If you're going to complete the main campaign, I think, or at least get a good ending. I don't know if there's multiple endings, but I do know you need the Fangs. So that is going to take priority. And like every evolution game, you don't want to, not have diversity because, incest can lead to bad genetic traits and stuff like that. But it's going to be that balance of trying to first gather food, which this is. Every turn, your creature eats one food, I believe. But it's a balance between food and getting the right genes, and then progressing to the next map, which would be like right over here. And then moving on to the next map when you're ready and prepared to take on whatever challenges lies ahead. So it's you do that for enough, and then you win the game. If you can find his lost tribe. How do I progress a turn? Is it enter? Tis is. Alrighty, plenty of food on the island. That's the food. This is pretty much the food that everyone eats. They eat a food per day, yes, which is indicated by here. So yeah, Adam's eating into the stock of what was once 20. That's how that works. So because Adam grew up, he was kidnapped as a baby. Let's fix this. I wish this sort of set. It's kind of a bummer having to go in and do this because you eventually have, a big enough tribe and it gets really irritating. So now that he's that middle age, Adam is 3 days old, Adam will have 2 action points. So that's how that works. I'm going to use 1 action point to cut the grass here and then another to get food. The reason why the island needs to be deserted, pathways of the stones. So yeah, these stones will lead to another island. The reason why I use it to clear is because you do get nesting material, and if breeding is the name of the game, if evolution is the name of the game, then breeding is also part of that game. Anyways. Shoot, I think it was the second island that... Okay, anyways. Let's just keep getting food here. Alrighty, we're just stocking up. And then we'll move on when Adam's an adult, or... Alright, cool. I may be wasting more days than I should on this island. But, anyways. Let's go ahead and move him through. Adam's a pretty dull name. You know what? I'm gonna change Adam's name. Super dull. Super basic. To change your creature's name, I'm gonna call him Bathala. Bathala. If you don't know what that is, then you don't know what that is. Google it. Anyways, rain is cool because it helps replenish food much quicker. Can I not move already? Oh, I can't. Alright, so I'll have to do it on my next turn. So now, I can go ahead and exit the island. So that's essentially the tutorial island. The next one is also tutorial island, but for a different reason. So, we can use these senses depending on how well our creature has evolved. Medium ears, eyes, really good eyes and that kind of stuff. You can then use perception to discover new creatures, because as you would expect, there are threats in the wild, or you can also hunt creatures for food. So, I don't normally use this too much because, I've never really had an opportunity. I've never really evolved my species in the wild in that way to have perception really matter that much. Anyways, gonna grab food here. As you can see, this is a nesting spot natural to the world, so you don't have to build it, which is great because you can save on nesting material. Let's go ahead and cut that. Just some clearing some things and passing the time. There she is. Okay. So that's my Eve. Does she have a shark fin? So this is going to be someone I breed with. Not I breed with, but Bathala breeds with. Let's check out her traits. So she has a big nose. Which, again, we're going to have to not use because we want to keep the poison fangs. And this is dominant. Everything up top you see is a dominant trait, so a trait that is showing. Everything down below is a negative trait, or a recessive trait, which comes through rarely, but does have an effect on dominant traits. Runner leg and a claw. That is great. And that fin, I think, helps with swimming. I've never seen this fin before. Oh, it's a toxic body. And a water... You can have both. Oh, yeah, one's recessive. So, what we're seeing is this sort of water body, then. That's why it has that fin there. That's cool. She has white horns, if she were to have horns. and then a sticky tongue. So that's a recessive gene. And she got big ears and medium ears. And I don't think our Bathala has medium ears. So there are a lot of good traits that she has that I think will not, like, this will not carry over. Like, when she breeds with Bathala, big ears might be gone. Oh, she has a recessive blindness. Interest. She has a fishing tail, but what is shown is a swimming tail. Wow, she is a swimmer. And because she has a claw for fishing, she might be, you know, she's good for tropics. Anyway, for tropic climates. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna pass the time. And now that we've met her, we're gonna have Bathala here work his magic and cut that. But offer 5 food to join our tribe. So now we have Eve. And this is how we will populate the island for now and then raise a small family. I like to usually have 3. I feel like 4 is a little unmanageable this early in the game. Okay, so I'm probably gonna have her. I'm not even gonna use this one. I'm gonna have her go here. I'm gonna have her build a nesting spot. How do I do that? I forgot how this game works. I thought you could just... Okay, well, they're gonna mate. It's definitely gonna happen. And then she can nest by clicking on the grid here. So, she'll go ahead and build a nest. Requires 10 nesting material to build. I didn't remember that much. Okay, so one thing that's interesting as well, as you can see this dig action, the more they dig, the more they can actually develop that trait. So it's kind of like, it's adaptation, right? Which is, I think, pretty cool, is that they've included in this game. She's a hunter. So I think what we're going to do is, I think the very first line are going to be really good at self-defense and hunting, which is great because her skills determine that. He's bringing the fangs, which is great because it keeps us in that position where he can rejoin his clan, but it also gives, you know, +2 to venomness, +1 to poison resistance. That's great. But she's bringing the heat. She got bear claws. Anyways, let's pass the time. Look at it. We got a little baby. Got a little baby, Raylan. Your first offspring that's born. Let's check its stats. Yes. Great. So the reason why I always have 3 babies is because I always kind of want 2 to have... Hit my own head. I want 2 to have the poison fangs. So if they do need to inbreed, there's an opportunity to still get the poison fangs. We were lucky. I've never had this happen, or at least I don't remember it happening as often. She got the poison fangs right off the bat, which is great. She also has the claws. Also great. Short-sighted, not so great, but better than blindness. Medium ears, and as I suspected, the big ears that mom has in her recessive is not available. She lost that completely. Although she has Savannah horns as a recessive. Viad. Dust East Viad. And this star, Homeland Immunity. Yeah, you'll need this as well. Wait, do you need the fangs? Or do you need Homeland Immunity? Home Island Immunity. I can't remember. I haven't played this game in a while. I think maybe you just need the genes. I'll look it up later. I'm giving you false information. Anyway, she'll go ahead and get this stuff. And then let's have Bathala go here and then just hit that. Oh, there's things here. We'll have him do that as well. Maybe you just need home island immunity. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna move Raylan out. We're gonna have her go there. We're gonna have him breed again with Eve. We'll have Eve just dig all this stuff. We'll have you get here and then crack that open. Didn't work. But the more you practice it, the more you'll have an opportunity to get a trait that helps them adapt. Super cool. Again, rain is great. I've always never not wanted the rain. So she's growing up. Look at this baby. Also got the fangs and did not get Homeland Security. Did not get Home Island immunity. Bummer. AG. So her traits are... So this is what you have to pay attention to for inbreeding purposes. AB, Homeland immunity, and G. AG, B, Homeland immunity. So, are you male? Okay. So if push comes to shove, if we don't find new ways to incorporate new tribe members, Raylan can breed with Tanalur. We'll have yellow as the indicator for this royal line, as it were. Let's also have her be yellow. Okay. We have 18 food, and again, I want a third child. I want a third child. Bummer. There's a wabbit. Where is it? Where'd it go? Did it leave? Oh, I think it did. Okay. So we'll get that. Have you move out. Oh, and Tunnelor has also got the bear. Oh, this is great. So if they were to breed, which may now be the primary thing I might do, they will have the claw as a dominant trait, maybe. Also, I forgot this. A good way, at least visually, to indicate what is the line you kind of want to make sure survives throughout is to change what mutations are, the change of other mutations, and I completely forgot, so what a waste of time that was. Normally, if you were playing this game appropriately, I would have chosen the mutations very early on. Sucks. Let's just do it now. Okay. So what I like to do is I like to have them be black fur. For no other particular reason other than it stands out to me. Black fur, green eyes. So let's do black fur. Of course you can do more, you can do traits that are much more meaningful, but I don't have, here, let's do this. Eyes, let's do that. Because she does have a recessive for blindness, so to help get rid of that, we're going to mutate and have it where there's a greater chance they'll have regular normal eyesight as well as a black fur. And then let's have you already just change this. Did you carry the recessive blindness? You did. So we're gonna focus on getting rid of that right now. And that is one way you can breed something out of a lineage. You are carrying it, so let's go have normal eyes. And I don't think you can reset these, no. So make sure you know what you're pulling from. You have 3 turns, and then breed. There you go. Once this baby is born and we're all copacetic, we will move on to the next island. It's red. Roro is red. Not exactly what I wanted. He has the fangs, great. But does he have immunity? He does. Home Island immunity, great. So, a goal now is... Oh, and look, we see, this is what I meant. We got the eyes normal. We have normal eyesight now. We don't have blindness as a recessive trait because we did the mutations properly this time. He does have black fur as his dominant, but it's not showing because he's red. Anyways, here's the goal. We need to make him... he's gonna have to... we're gonna have to find a female tribe member, a new female tribe member, and she's gonna have to breed with that. With Roro, your boat, and Raylan's gonna breed with her brother. Gross, but it secures our lineage. So let's do that. We're already gonna move people. So I like just trying for that. You never know. You never know. Let's have him move here. And then Eve and Roro. Okay, so go ahead and... Oh, they're big-bodied. Interest. Did you get the swimming trait? He did! So Roro got the water trait. The water trait, the water body. Not the big body. His big body is recessive. Or inactive. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Oh, you can only move one. Alright, so we'll wait. Oh, nice. See, he broke it. That's great. Maybe I can show it to you. So what I meant earlier was that if they try something that's not exactly in their expertise, they can unlock or adapt to better do the thing that I was having them do. For example, digging animation that we saw, that yellow prompt, like this, that digging, if we do it enough times, we can unlock digging paw. So that's how that works. So the more we do it, the better chance, the more we do it, then we will unlock this, and then we could use it in the mutation set. While we're here, because he doesn't have at risk for blindness anymore, let's do the black fur. Let's just do the black fur. Water body is not such a big deal. Maybe get big body. I always feel like I always like the big body thing. I mean, I've never really... I should really hold off until I get our breeding pair, because there might be something later. But anyways, we're gonna break the nest. Oh, I repaired it. That was dumb. Anyways, what I had meant to do was destroy it to recover some nesting material. And it didn't work out as well as I thought it would. Okay. And let's turn that yellow from the royal line. He will start his own line. Oh wait, you don't have island immunity. You do have the fangs. But because you don't have island immunity, I will change your color to whatever this is, poo-poo brown. There you go. So you have enough to make it here. Alright, so we're just going to leave this island now. There's a lot of us, and this island doesn't have enough resources to support the family here. So we're just going to go. Just going to go. Take us out of here. A more optimal way of handling that would have probably been to actually get the food, some food on our way out, because it's never a guarantee that we'll land in a spot where getting food is easier. Alright, so what I like to do is I like to move the males in first. Okay, cool. We have a nesting spot, so I think Raylan is going to breed out here. Mom is totally fine. Let's get Eve. Let's get her to push up here because she's not going to be breeding anymore. She's in the clear. Let's move Bathala up further in. We're going to have Roro. He's going to be our explorer. I don't remember. He's looking for a mate, so we need to find a new tribe member. Sometimes you'll get lucky, and that's orange. That can get confusing. Anyways, sometimes you can get lucky and you can see a new potential tribe mate early on, and sometimes you have to go look for them. I'm of the idea that I'm going to go search for a new tribe member if I can find one. Look at that. I believe she can hunt this, right? Did she get it? Did she kill it? No, I don't think she did. I mean, while she's camped out here, why not, right? Again, clearing this is great because you can just get twigs and stuff, you know? Tis no. And clearing the shrubs makes it, as you would imagine, faster to travel in, easier to scout ahead. Anyways, we're coming to the 30-minute mark, so thanks for watching, y'all. I'm gonna finally beat Niche this time. We'll see. I don't know, but I hope you're having fun so far. Alrighty, see you in the next episode.